people are realizing that they have burnt permanent bridges with you. They're now reconsidering their past actions because they didn't know that they were going to get hit by some form of karma. People are realizing that the energy that they put out towards you, whether it was a year ago, a couple months ago, years ago, it's all coming back to them. They're realizing that they shouldn't have done what they have done because they were being watched the entire time. With silent watcher and mystery and intelligence, this is what people didn't realize, is that their actions were being watched. Even if they felt like no one was really paying attention or clocking what they were doing to you, all of that is coming right back to them in the most unfortunate timing possible. With I guess I'll see you next lifetime, people are realizing that they're probably never going to be around you ever again for the rest of this lifetime. And they didn't realize that there was going to be consequences to their actions. They're realizing that their big mouth, whether it was through spreading lies, gossip, talking mess, being all talk, no action, has put them in this position. And now these people are watching you, stalking you, watching your profiles, trying to look at third parties to see what you were up to. They didn't care what was going on with you in the past, right? They didn't care if you were sad, if they were hurting you, if they were putting you down. You knew that though. You're like, I may be sad today, but I know tomorrow I'm going to get a bag. And that's exactly what happened. You leveled up in the most impressive way to the point where now you are in full control of your life. You give CEO energy. You give off the energy of somebody who's sovereign, someone who's independent, someone that has an empire of their own. Some of you guys may not be where you want to be, but you're doing a lot better than you were when these people were in your life in the past. And because you've now separated yourself from them because they burnt the bridge with you, it's like you stopped having delays and restrictions because you weren't surrounding yourself with people that were constantly sending you evil eye, wishing on your downfall, praying that things don't work out for you. And because of the distance, look at the freaking empire you've created for yourself. Look at your throne. Some of you guys are very comfortable. Yes, you may still have to, work on the day-to-day things, still go to work, whatnot, but you're very comfortable. The things that you desire, you can easily buy them for yourself. And if not, you can plan for it. The King of Pentacles is a person that has a foundation of their own. They have the potential to be a CEO, to have their own businesses, their own side gigs. You're in a position where you're comfortable. And this wasn't easy. You had to be very strong. You had to tame certain aspects of yourself. When you wanted to go out and act rowdy, you knew that you had to kind of just maintain the equilibrium that you have within yourself. And so with the Six of Wands, now all this time later, people are seeing you on this pathway to success. They're seeing that you're successful now. Some of you are in the public eye, or you're getting some form of recognition, and word is spreading about this recognition that you're getting. And people are realizing that they should not have come at you with the energy that they did. Very aggressive, not really thinking things through, not considering your emotions or how their actions were going to make you feel. You had to defend yourself against multiple people. If this is not multiple people, up to 7 people at once, this is multiple occasions of you having to fight off people's BS to focus on your own life and your own goals. And this is people unnecessarily dumping their mess on you. Because they live chaotic, destructive lives and they saw you at peace. It's like they wanted to go out of their way to cause chaos in your life, to make you cry, to make you feel down. And now that you love yourself to the fullest extent, now they want to feel some type of way. Some people felt this was unfinished business, or that they would be able to come back to you, and they're realizing no, this bridge has burnt once and for all. For the entire lifetime, from now until they die. And so this is what really has them pressed, because they didn't think that there are consequences to their actions. They didn't think it would be permanent. They thought, oh yeah, the viewer's going to get over it eventually. I'll be able to come back to them eventually. And they're realizing that you're not coming back. You're not letting them in either. You're progressing forward fast and furiously, and nothing is getting in your way. Matter of fact, some of these people actually need you now. The person that they bullied, that they talked mess about, that they spread rumors about, that they gossiped about, is the very same person that can help them get out of these predicaments. And isn't that crazy? That the one that they stomped on the most is the one that they need now. And so now all this conflict and drama that people tried to put onto you, it's being reflected right back to them. It's literally a boomerang. Boomerang. They try to make your life hard. Okay, now there's multiple people trying to make these people's life hard. And they're trying to figure out, like, what is going on? Like, why am I having such a hard time lately? Like, I'm not even doing anything to anybody. Maybe not in the moment, but back then, guess what? They were trying to cause chaos in your life. And if those of you that have children or were head of household and you had people depending on you and you had to deal with other people's bullshit and they didn't consider that, oh, is there a price to pay? Most of these people are very unhappy with themselves in their own lives because they can't generate anything from their own. Something's being blocked because of what they did to you. And so that's why it's saying there's an emphasis of the importance of emanating positive vibes, because if you don't, that's exactly what's going to come back to you. So the frequency that these people put out into the universe when it came to dealing with you is exactly what they're getting back. They're just getting it at a time in which they didn't consider. They didn't consider that, like, okay, maybe a year from now when things are going good in my life, that's when I'm going to need that good karma. Yeah, they didn't care about that. They just cared about talking mess about you, gossiping about you, making you feel bad about yourself, making you feel like you're not on the right path. A lot of people that you were dealing with were very childish, immature in their behavior, and now they're realizing that they messed with an official person. They didn't see your ranking back then. They didn't know that you're this closely connected to source. If they knew that, they probably would have done things differently out of, like, fear. But I feel like the divine hides your true essence from people to see, like, how are they going to treat you when they think you're nobody? How are they going to treat you when they think no one's watching? And clearly they did not treat you properly. Clearly they were reckless in their behavior. And what's crazy is everything that these people try to prevent you from getting, you're getting that plus more. The Ace of Pentacles is the potential for anything: new job, new house, new car, new ways of thinking, new ways of living, new assets, new relationships. And so your life is actively changing and people around you can see it. People around you can see it. They can see you may have been sad last year, but you're not sad now. Now you're getting money. Now you're on your business. Now you're doing your thing. Now you get to control what you want to do with your own life, while other people are wishing that they had the same autonomy that you did, even though they did nothing to put the work in. That's crazy to me. So yeah, let these people soak in their unhappiness. Let them stalk you. Let them see just how great you're doing, because they will never get close to you again in this lifetime. Literally never. Never. They will never be near the official person that has all this ranking, that has all this good luck. They will always feel conflicted when it comes to you. And that's literally their own karma that they brought upon themselves. They burnt the bridge. And so now they have to suffer the consequences.